Hey folks, due to a number of scheduling changes, we ended up playing Elderath on Sunday night, and it's like, what, Tuesday now? If I'm getting around to doing this, it's just been the past week or two, just been one thing after another after another. Anyway, Elderath. We left the party in the cavern, well, in the mine, near a cavern where we heard spiders hissing together. So there's some motion moving forward to northeastish. There's a rise in the middle of a tunnel. Raymond gets to the top of that and he hears more hissing up that way. So he goes down and there's some kind of little trench area that he gets to, and the spiders sling web at him. Well, while he's moving forward, Wes doesn't lose visibility with it, so Wes moves to the top of the mound. And then when he sees the webbing deal go on, Wes is thinking, okay, cut across the other side of the cavern so we can, cross fire kind of thing. And he starts to do that, but then Raymond pulls back to the mound, and so Wes just stops short and fired a sudden light as into the darkness that direction. There's a bit of a discussion, and it's a live play if you want to listen to that kind of stuff. Light that we can see by, read by, see by, that got that kind of vague distance kind of stuff various rules have. So we got so much visibility goes to this light, but we can see past that kind of thing. And so, Jim says, okay, you get to here. I'm just, firing at that direction, maybe 10 feet into the darkness kind of thing. And there's this flash of light. And I see a big, giant, hairy spider. And I just scurried off. It made it saving throw, so it wasn't stunned. That's the effect of that spell, is to stun everybody within a 10-foot radius. So everybody uses their eyes to do things, right? A 10-foot radius. So, and then we retreat back. And then move forward again. Wes gets stuck in the webbing, and Wes isn't too strong, so he has a difficult time. I think it took like 3 rounds with other folks' help with him to actually get unstuck from that webbing. But while that happens, 5 giant spiders attack. Wes does a Lord Sleep, which is 20 levels of sleep. There's 5 of them, and he can see all 5, so he does 4 levels on each. 3 of them missed the saving throw, so 3 of them are sleeping. No, that's only 2. Because there were 3 left. Oh, those 2 were both asleep. Yeah, 3 went to sleep. 2 are conscious and attacking. Party does their thing. We kill the spiders. And then more exploring, more cavern, more ends and fingers and things like that. And as we're heading further south, trying to keep from behind us being unknown, there's this long, narrow passageway, and Alexander spots something shiny at the end, so he books down there. Raymond following up. Wes had his flashlight on, the light beam, 60-foot beam of light kind of thing. So he's got his flashlight out to help people see stuff. And when Alexander gets to the end, and Raymond's like 15 feet behind him, these 4 skeletons rise up out of the ground very silently. Raymond yells out does his repulsions spell, which is, turn undead kind of thing. And 2 of them crumble to nothing. The other 2 are left. Wes tries casting that stun cloud thing. And thankfully, actually, he missed his roll, so that was not successful. But then we only have 2 left, and people got to move in to attack, that kind of thing. So, and it's an area effect spell, but not too big of an area, but it would have been big enough. So there's a melee, and the other 2 skeletons go down. There's also some discussion about animated dead with the spell description. Don't even get a save throw. If the spell's successful, they disintegrate. But there's something different about these skeletons, and we investigate and we find runes carved into their skulls, kind of thing. And Wes recalls something like this from his time at the university in Telgar. That this looks like some necromancy kind of stuff. Not like any of the other dead we've run into, most of which have been animated by the dagger or the short sword. And it's not like they came up out of the ground; they just had to be covered with webs, kind of a deal. So, but they just rise right up out of it. It was actually a fairly short session because the GM had a couple of conflicts, so it got delayed and delayed. And then there's a piece in the middle where he had to take care of a phone call. I think I paused most of that. And then we had to actually cut it short because I can't stay up till midnight to get to work in the morning. So we were done like at 10:30, and I was hitting my wall about that time anyway. But not a whole lot. A couple of combats, didn't get very far, but interesting things occurring. Happy gaming.